I'm sure Ben Jacobs is probably delighted about what he caused to happen. And you wonder, I mean, how do you handle that? If the press is so aggressive with you and rude, which they are, do you have no rights at all to fight back? I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't be knocking them over if he did that. But what else are you to do? And I was watching last night. I was watching a Clark Gable, Spencer Tracy movie because I told you sometimes I watch old movies just to cleanse my brain. I was in so many meetings yesterday, and they were good friends, and yet they fought. It was the Wild West, and they would get in fights with each other because they'd get angry. And I'm thinking, I remember when men used to actually settle things between themselves, not killing each other, but just settling. And so, but now in this culture, you that's whatever. If you respond in any way with any kind of anger, that's a terrible thing. I don't even know how to ask this, except I described, watching that old movie with Clark Gable and Spencer Tracy and how many fights there were between the guys, and they settled their differences. I'm not saying we should be the Wild West, but it has something been lost in us becoming maybe over the line in terms of every touch, every glance, every attempt at sort of settling a circumstance is like punishable by law. It all sounds very, very grade school playgroundy, doesn't it? Like the kids that go, he hit me, he not. That's what he sounded like to me. I'm sorry. I'm tough on him. I am, because he's already printed so many bad things about this Gianforte, and I imagine Gianforte was pretty angry to begin with, especially when he came in. So I realize I'm presenting it with the facts that I know. Maybe we'll hear more today, and I'll go, oh, Gianforte is a terrible person. I'm glad he didn't win. But I don't think so. How are you to respond if someone is, there is a natural anger that comes when someone invades your space and abuses really their ability to do what it is that they're doing. They've gone across a line, and it seems to me like this may have been what happened with Gianforte and this Ben Jacobs. But William, what do you think about men fighting? Do you think that we've lost some ability to settle things on our own by having this kind of girly man response and this litigation and calling the police instead of just settling it?